I don't like being rushed. I've been my own person all my life, and I intend to stay that way. I heard what my doctor said, but what I don't understand is why David seems so keen to do everything right now. Always in a hurry. But there's plenty of time. Everything will get done in time.
At the end of the day, I just want to do what's right by Mum. When she was diagnosed, the doctor said we should think about the future, and that's all I'm trying to do. Put everything in place for when Mum can't make decisions by herself. I know it's frightening for her, but surely it's better to get everything signed and out of the way now, so that she can enjoy what time she has left. It's not through choice that I brought someone in to mediate, but Mum just wasn't listening to reason.
So, Hope, what's your understanding of why I'm here?
David asked you here. You're here to force me to sign my life away.
There's no point in doing this, Mum, if you're just going to be difficult.
So you believe I'm here to persuade you to do something that you don't want to do?
That's what this is about, isn't it? To make sure that I sign away my independence without a fight. Well, I'm not going to. I'm fine at the moment. Absolutely fine. I know what's going on. So if I need to sign something giving David the right to make choices on my behalf, I'll do so in my own time.
That word choices again. I know what you think. You think I want to put you in a home. That's what this word choices is all about. What you're unwilling to say. For goodness sake, Mum, I know how you feel about those places. I wouldn't dream of putting you in a home.
Hope, can I just check my understanding? You are worried about losing your ability to make choices.
That's right. I'm perfectly capable of making my own decisions.
Mum, you heard what the doctor said.
David, can you tell me what you mean by that?
The doctor was very clear about the need to plan for the future.
To plan for the future?
Yes, we need to sort things out while Mum's still able. Where she's going to live when the time comes. Giving me power of attorney.
You can't wait to get your hands on my money.
So you're worried that what David is really trying to do is to take your money?
That's what this is about. He wants me to give him power of attorney so that he can make all the decisions. Can't wait to put me in a home, sell my house.
David, is that what you're trying to do?
Of course not. I just want to sort everything out so I can look out for Mum's best interests.
And can I ask what you mean by best interests?
Sorting out power of attorney, working out what care home is right for Mum when the time comes. If the time comes.
I'm not ready to go into a home.
Hope, do you believe that by giving David your power of attorney, he is going to put you in a home right now?
Yes.
Mum, that's not what I want.
No, but if you get power of attorney, you'll make all of the decisions.
Okay, David and Hope, I'm going to stop you there. Let's just back up. My understanding of a power of attorney is that it only comes into play when you are not able to make decisions for yourself.
So why do I have to sign something now?
By planning ahead now, you and David can make decisions between you that you are both happy with. And then, if the time comes, David can act on those decisions. He becomes your spokesperson.
So I can still make my own decisions, even if I sign power of attorney?
You and David can make decisions now about what you want to happen.
Well, I don't want to go into a home until I'm ready.
When do you think you will be ready?
Well, not until I can't manage on my own. I'm fine at the moment, and I can't see that changing. I'm a little forgetful, but so are most people at my age.
David, can you tell your mum what you've just heard her say?
You don't want to go into a home until it's absolutely necessary.
And do you agree with that?
Yes, of course I do.
And Hope, can you tell David what you've heard him say?
That he wants what's in my best interest. But I'm not ready to be looked after right now.
You don't need looking after right now.
Yes, that's right.
But you may do in the future.
Maybe.
And if that happens, who would you like to look after you?
Well, the boys, obviously. Not that I want to be a burden on anyone. If I have to go in a home, I'm more than willing, but it has to be somewhere where I'm comfortable.
The boys, that's David and Chris, is it?
You don't really want Chris making decisions on your behalf, Mum. Come on.
He's just as much my son as you are.
I know, but seriously, he's irresponsible.
Let's just back up a little. I want to check whether there's been some agreement between you, and then maybe we can take things forward from there. Yeah? You both want Hope to be able to stay here until the time is right for you to move.
Yes.
Yes.
All right then. Well, let's look at what we can put in place today to make that happen. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
David?
Yes, that sounds fine.
So as long as we stick to the plan, I suppose I can agree to it.
Would it be okay then if I've summarised some of the things we've agreed today? Hope. You've agreed to assign a lasting power of attorney to David based on some of the decisions we've talked about today. David, you've agreed to talk through things with your mum so that you're acting on her wishes and that she makes decisions with you about any plans you put in place for the future. Yeah? For now, we've agreed that either David or his girlfriend can call you or pop in every day to make sure you're okay. You've agreed for David to sort out getting your shopping delivered. David is going to research some good care homes in the area and you've agreed to visit some with him. And in the future, we've talked about the possibility of you having an emergency fall alarm and some help with the cleaning. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, my role as a mediator is to ensure that everyone is treated with respect and is listened to, so that families can make the best decisions for them. When a person is diagnosed with dementia, thinking ahead about treatment and care is really important. Hope made it clear how important it was for her to be involved in any and all decisions about her care, and I hope that we have put plans in place today for that to happen.
Independence has always been important to Mum, and the longer she's able to remain independent, the better. It was good to have the conversation with someone objective in the room today. I guess Mum can now see that I really do just have her best wishes at heart. It's just a really horrible situation, really, and I guess we just haven't talked about it properly before. It's good to know now that I can talk to her about the possibility of going into a home, and having the mediator today just made me realise how important it is to find somewhere where Mum will be listened to.